Alright, so here's my fiance. I'm brown, someone of Samoan culture and Samoan descent. And she is obviously white culture, white descent. So, the topic we're going to discuss is culture and the differences between culture. And so I guess I could start off. So, if let me think of something. Oh, you can go right from the respect. Remember the respect thing that we talked about?
Yes.
Okay. So you growing up, I guess the way you were raised, how, like, so like in my culture,
Do you want me to explain how
I can go.
Okay,
So in my culture, it's like we're taught to really, respect our elders, which is like even if they're wrong, they're right. If they're talking, we don't ever talk over them, or just we don't in any way, shape, or form just do not try to prove ourselves that we are right, even if we know they're wrong. That's just one example. But when we're talking to you, excuse me. Go ahead.
So basically, I mean, is it culture or is it just how my family raised me? Maybe both. More white people do have this mindset, but like if someone's wrong, you kind of got to explain, I guess. That's how I think. Because sometimes I feel like if people don't fully understand, then they'll just have like the wrong impression, I guess. But anyway, like if my parents would say something out of line, like I would tell them like, oh, I don't agree with what you say, and like to Francis, that's totally out of line. But do we have to explain what I did?
Yeah, so we had a simple example.
I'm usually very respectful, but I am a new mother, and I was just getting irritated. So you can tell the story.
Anyways, we went over to my parents' house, just took my son over, and everyone's holding him and whatnot. And on our way out, my dad was trying to help me cover the car seat, but I wasn't understanding what he meant, and so I was just agreeing with him. I was like, yeah, all right, I'm gonna use the blanket that he gave me. I was trying to use it to my understanding, and then Lexi knew what he meant, and so she got irritated and was like, look, we're gonna do it our way. But she said it just the way she said it, and just like talking back, in the Samoan culture, that's just not okay at all. Like, you never talk back to your elders. You just take their advice, and you just agree with them. And then it's that saying, just you take it for a grain of salt. It's something so small, but you can either use it or you don't have to use it. But that situation was like, all right, my dad was just trying to help us, but to her it was like, no, it's like, she got annoyed that he kept trying to give us
because it's something
advice.
We already do, and I tried to say we just left our car seat cover in the car like we usually have it on. I just felt like he didn't fully understand, so I was trying to explain, but I have some attitude, so it was the first time I've ever said anything back to his parents. But even my mom said it's not okay, and she said we shouldn't have raised you that way, and it's just something I guess I have to work on. But Francis always just agrees to what his dad says, even if his dad doesn't know completely what's going on. So like if his dad is like, oh, you do this, or you need to do this, so this happens, and maybe Francis already does it, he'll just say okay. He won't say, oh, actually I do that, when I feel like you should be on the same page. But that's just how I was raised, more like friends with my parents than them being like super parent figures. And so we would be able to have those kinds of conversations and like understand each other. But to him, it's, they're my parents, I'll respect them no matter what, even if they don't completely understand. Will just agree with them. And I don't know if it will ever make sense to me, but I can understand. I don't
trying to think of something else.
We need to get food.
Let's just go up there.